Hello Madden Nation, Gibs here for another exciting edition. It is not your den, it is not my den, but it is the Madden, aka the Laser Show. The world's most passionate show about John Madden, NFL 12 football, aka the Laser Show, kicking off the bang. Show 138. Great game last night. I want to say shout out to Chief. Great game. It was a lot of fun. It was a nail biter. I wasn't even talking because I was just so into the game, and that's what I love about Madden, right? You get so involved, so into that game, you just get consumed by what's going on, which is just awesome. Chief, good game, Chief. You can follow him on Twitter. It's bshannon15. If you have a question how to follow him, just message me or whatever. But yeah, he's there. Ask him how he did it, how he beat me, etc., etc. All that, and basically, yeah. I mean, that's what we're doing here, guys. The show today, we're going to break down the zone beater from the Chicago Players playbook. And the Chicago Bears, we did a, what did we do so far? We did a, I'm having a brain fart here on National Live Internet. Not even national, it's not even live, it's just national internet. We did a power run, quick pass, man beater, today's zone beater. So we're going to talk about that. It's going to come from the gun snugs formation. It's, you know, our bread and butter when we attack zone. So we'll take a look at that because we are, fellas, we don't just give you tips. What do we give you? We don't just give you tips. We win you championships. That's what we're doing here. Our revolution, we're winning you championships in terms of Madden NFL 12. So the play we're going to talk about is bench, or you could call it bench switch. It's a 4 vertical passing attack deep downfield. So essentially what you're trying to do, really against any zone defense, you're going to have at least a 1-versus-1 matchup or better. So what I mean by or better is if you go against cover 4, you're going to have a 1-on-1 matchup at each quarter quadrant of the field. For cover 3, you're going to have 1 wide receiver open. Cover 2, you'll have 2. And if you ever face a cover 0, cover 1 zone, well then you, sir, are a lucky man. But let's take a look. We're going to get into it real quick today, the Zoomy Zoom. You guys are probably wondering what's in this. I'll show you. So basically what happened is I was responding to people about the Prima Madden book we wrote on Amazon. I can't get it open. And some people had some comments on there, and I wanted to respond to them. But I couldn't because I couldn't respond because I had never purchased anything from Amazon. So what I had to do to respond was I had to buy something. So I went and bought something. If you guess what it is, you'll probably be able to know what I bought. But why wouldn't I buy this? Why wouldn't I buy that? Why wouldn't I buy that? Tom Terrific? You kidding me? Why wouldn't I buy a Tom Terrific poster? Literally, it's awesome. I would love to wear it. So that's what I got. I got it for like, $1.50 or something. Probably overpriced. Definitely overpriced. But what I'm actually probably gonna get it framed and put it up, and yeah, I don't know, kind of cool. So that's what I got from there. I responded there. A couple other housekeeping things, guys. We just so you know, I mean, if you're interested, we have the 46 defensive guide on PrimaMadden.com. Just a great way to play defense. We break down 46 normal. We break down the 3-3-5 bear. We break down the 3-4 formation. A lot of stuff coming in there. Also, the winning playbooks over there, and of course the seminars, which are my bread and butter, and Farrell's bread and butter, which I believe is the best value in terms of what you're getting: custom playbooks, custom schemes. You spend hours with us talking, labbing, and really that's the best value. If you got the bang for your buck, consider that. But it's up to you. And yeah, let's get into this Zoom. I can't get this thing back in here. I'm not happy. Get in there, Tom. I guess that's going to have to do for now. Okay. Zoom. So here we have it. We are locked and ready to go. Maybe we aren't because the controller's not on. Alright, so there we are. Let's show the play. We'll show you 2 different here, just because. But the play we are showing is called bench. Now, last year we used bench switch. Now, I actually think that bench gets better release this year because what's happening here is that the inside receivers are running the corner routes, So this deep receiver running the deep streak, he actually will pull the coverage deep and allow the corner route to get underneath. So what happens if this guy over here, it was actually running the corner route, he would be getting to the safety first, and the safety might pull to him. So I noticed that when you run bench, you get the inside corner routes to actually open up a little bit better on the outside. So that's why we do that. So here's the defense against a basic cover 3. And what you're going to see here against a cover 3 is they're going to drop back, 3 guys deep. I have to make a read, who's open, who's open, who's open. A opens up against the defense. We'll go in instant replay and we'll show you what that looked like. Now this is a standard universal way to attack any zone from any formation, right? You're just simply flooding the defense deep. Now I had either corner route, right? I had either of those corner routes open. I had left corner and right corner. So that's just pure route combinations, fellas. That's all that is, right? It's just pure route combinations. Boom. So now say, well, what if they were to cover 2? So here's the cover 2. Same scenario. We're going to get a release. Oh. Try that again. You got bad throw by Cutler. Here's again. Bad throw by Cutler. We'll just go in instant replay. We'll show you though how it opens up. I'm trying to force it over to the left side. Cutler's making bad throws. But okay, perfect example right here, right? See this? Watch that deep safety on the right here. Watch him go to the corner route, and now that deep seam, if I do a lead pass left and throw to him, he's open. So let's try that again. Let's see if I can get that. But big bad Brian Urlacher's there, so he's a beast. So let's see what happens here. Yep, there you have it. I get that matchup down the seam of the field. Easy user catch for me there. So that's a great way to attack a defense from a snugs formation. It's good about that too because you get a man zone read. But if you're not the guy that wants to run that way, we got you covered. We can do it another way, right? You can flood the defense a different way. And what you can do is from any type of bunch formation, what you're looking for is a flat route to combine. So we'll take the play spacing. And here again, here's a cover 3. What we're going to look at here is a simple route combination of a slant out, a streak, and a flat route. So against a cover 3, as you'll see here, opens up, bang. That corner route opens up with the slant. So what's happening here, zone defense in Madden, we can refer to it as zone defense, we can refer to it as a spot zone, right? So if you think about terminology in football, right, a spot zone is a defender is going to drop to a specific area, right? So that guy right there, covering right in front of 13, this defender here, so what he's doing is he's just defending an area on the field, right? He's going to drop back and defend this area on the field. That's really his assignment. Now, there's another style of zone defense called spot pattern. You could call it spot pattern defense, right? Zone defense. And what that is say he sits there and that's his assignment. He has to cover him. His awareness should say, well, go cover 13 because there's no one else in my area, right? Don't just sit there and cover no one. Like, look at Urlacher. He's just sitting there covering no one. He should maybe either blitz, maybe he should drop inside here, maybe he's gonna spy the halfback. But that's what a spot pattern is, right? A spot pattern zone defense would be they'd play an area, but if a man comes in their area, they're going to go and attack that guy. So what you're seeing here is just a spot zone. They're just lining up and playing the area of the field, and that's what you're going to see in Madden is spot zones where they just drop to a certain part of the field, and that's the only part that we respect, which allows us to open up the corner there. Now keep in mind too, spot pattern defense is a lot harder to accomplish, just in terms of, if you're playing a real football game. It's difficult. A team has to work in unison, and more times than not you don't see a spot pattern, you see more just a spot style zone. So that's another way you can attack zones. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Show 138, fellas. So we're approaching show 140 soon. Big news tomorrow, alright? I'm actually going to film 139 directly after this, which is going to be our X Factor and our base play. And big news tomorrow, I'm actually going to a conference to watch a keynote speech by my man Gary Vaynerchuk. It's in Boston, Mass. I'm very excited about it. You guys that have been following us for a while, you know what that means to myself and to Zach. So we're pretty excited about that. We'll have to hopefully get some footage from there. Maybe we can post up. You guys can see it. But as always, guys, remember, we don't just give tips. we let you win Madden championships. I'm trying to revise that. Tell me if you like that. We don't just give tips. We let you win Madden championships. I'm not sure if we're going to stick with that or not, but hey, we'll go with it for now. But as always, though, fellas, we are changing the Madden community one snap at a time.